Look who's back. Some of you are like, wait a minute. Look who's back. What do you mean? Well, I've already done a video on this gun. This is a Meridian Defense RPK. And this is their version of their RPK, mind you. They've gone ahead and put their touch on it, and they put a lot of touch on it. And I gotta say, it looks really good. I love this rifle. I fell in love with it the very first time I shot it. I was in New Mexico. My good friend Jason from Skill Set was there too. He had this bad boy with him. And I was like, I wanna do a video on that. So he was like, cool, here, do a video, but here's the problem. I don't really have that many rounds for it. So I literally only had 35 rounds, which was in the drum magazine, which will make an appearance later. And I only got to shoot one drum, about 35 rounds out of this gun. So I fell in love with it after 35 rounds. So I said, I need one of these in my life. So called the guys at Meridian Defense, chopped it up, figured out what I wanted, and finally it is here. Oh, that's all I can just, oh. Some guns just make you make noises. This one does this, that's the noise. This is called the War, but as you all know, I give names to my rifles. This is Big Sexy. So let me shut up and just start shooting, because I didn't get to shoot last time very much. Oh, another thing. God, y'all gonna be like, shoot the gun already. Yeah, I know. This optic is probably one of my favorite aspects of this particular rifle. I talked to him and I was like, do I wanna go modern or do I wanna go old school? And I mean, look at this. You gotta go old school. So I went old school. I don't know shit about this optic. I know nothing. I barely remember the name of it. But it looks sick, and it's heavy as hell. Ironically enough, the glass is really good. It's really clear. The the eye relief is terrible. It's abysmal actually. And to make it worse, my arms aren't long enough, and I can't get close enough to this to get a full-blown picture. So I'm kind of shooting through a peephole. When you're actually bench resting and shooting, and you can get really up on this thing, works pretty well. That being said, that's about as much as I know about this optic. I like the reticle. Reticle's pretty dope too. So anyway, let's shoot. I love it. Let's go. It's just as fun as I remember. All right, now gonna keep shooting. I did enough talking in the other video. All right. Yeah, this thing is heavy, but it's heavy. The problem with it, that is, you enjoy shooting it so much that you just want to keep shooting and you don't really care about how heavy it is. But this thing is a beast, but good God, look at it. Just, oh, forgot to tell you. So, 83 is a designator of the year I was born. The 80s, which is the greatest era known to man. Cocaine. Never mind. Anyway, so the finish on this gun is a worn finish, but it's done really well. And the gun cycles incredibly smooth. Another aspect this gun that I really love is this tango down grip. It's probably the most modern looking aspect of this gun, but I'm glad they went with this. It works. I don't know how or why, but it does. But from an ergonomic standpoint, it feels amazing in hand. The trigger on this it's not a trigger that you're gonna write home about but it's very, very clean. I mean, I've rarely ever shot an AK trigger, even aftermarket, that made me go, oh my God, that was the sexiest thing in the world. But this particular trigger is really smooth, very predictable. There we go. Yeah, it's just it's a really, really, really decent trigger. That's the best way I can explain it. But you're shooting at case, nobody cares. I don't care how good the trigger is. Look at that. Oh man. So this optic, it is giving me a little bit of trouble, largely because my eye relief is just all kind of wonky and messed up. So I'm kind of shooting through a pinhole. So I'm kind of searching for the target. Either way, I still enjoy shooting it. So let's shoot some more. This is just beastiness. This is all this is, just beastiness. There is no finessing this gun. You really have to understand. Ironically enough, the more I shoot it, even though it's getting heavier, it starts feeling a lot more natural. When I just stop thinking about how heavy it is, it's really not that much of an issue. Translucent AK mag, yeah, it's a pro mag, so it's a little cheapo. Still kind of cool. That didn't work out. Coordination. Coordination! All right. All right, we're gonna drown this bad boy. Let's see. All right, so I can't shoot any of the targets because, well, yeah, I'm gonna destroy them with the 7.62 by 39 round, but I can shoot the cars. So let's do that. Let's do some shooting of the cars. I feel a mag dump coming on. Yeah, I feel a mag dump coming on. Woo! Big Sexy, aka War from Meridian Defense. Look, is there any real practicality to this gun? Yeah, you can make the argument largely because this gun was used in war quite often, actually. It's one of the most prolific firearms in the world. That being said, there's a novelty aspect of this gun that, with the way that technology has gone, I mean, it's heavy. And to be honest with you, that's the only downside of this thing. It's just the fact that it's big, it's heavy, and it's cumbersome. But it is designed to be a light machine gun, is essentially what it's supposed to be, a light machine gun. It's supposed to be their version of what essentially is our M249 SAW. Now, the M249 SAW is a lot more manageable than this. This is a bit much. So for me, it fits in the more novelty role more than anything else. Yeah, sure, it has bipods that honestly are they're a little janky compared to bipods of today, but it's kind of hot. But I mean, they'd still get the job done. They'll still do what needs to be done. This is a 3.5 power optic that honestly, as long as I could get my eye relief situation squared away, it's a damn good optic. It's clear. The reticle is actually pretty damn good. It's robust because, I mean, look at it, it's a damn tank. But by and large, this is a pull-out gun. No, not that kind of pull-out, you nasty bastards. But it's a gun when somebody comes to your house and they're like, "Oh, you have guns?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have guns." I was like, "Can I see one?" I was like, which gun should I pull out? I'm not gonna pull out a Glock. I'm not gonna pull out an AR-15. I'm gonna pull out this bad boy because it leaves an impression. It leaves a lasting impression. And speaking of impressions, this shirt right here, this shirt, These are damn good impression. Let me tell you, anywhere I go wearing this shirt, I always get double takes. Girls, triple take. Now I don't know if it's more me or the shirt. Either way, double takes. And you can find this shirt right now at shop.mrcolion.com. Shameless plug for the win. That being said, I love this gun. I loved it the first time I shot it. I still love it now. It's a gun that's just really enjoyable to shoot. It's a gun that leaves a lasting impression. It's a gun you don't really ever forget because, one, part of it too is because it's so big and it's heavy. But I mean, look at it. Today, with everything being so plastic fantastic, you have wood, you have cold metal. It's just everything about it. And then here I have this freaking translucent plastic magazine. I mean, and it's even ratcheted up even higher when you have the drum magazine on it. It just becomes something that really has a lot of presence. And you can't say that a lot. You can't say that about a lot of guns. But this is one of those guns. It just has lasting presence. So for me, this has easily made itself a place in guns that give me the feels, right? It's not about the practicality. It's not about how well they shoot. It's about how the gun makes you feel. Now, most guns for me are about how they make me feel. But there are certain guns that really just touch a certain nerve that even well after you've shot it, you continue to think about it. And then even when you know you're gonna go to the range the next day to shoot it, you're excited about shooting it, you know? Like this actually, like I kind of low-key just want to find a tabletop, take the bipods off, set it on the tabletop, and just fire away. And just kind of sit there and just plink with it. It's just damn good fun. It's just, if I'm having a stressful day and I just need to go out and do some shooting, and I have the means and the distance, this is one of the guns I would bring. Stress reliever guns. This is a stress reliever. Plain and simple. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion. It was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to get your I will not comply, I lost all of my guns in a boating accident, the AR-15 is protected by the Second Amendment, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirts, click the links in the description section of this video.